Nobody in Hollywood creates a funnier atmosphere than Ryan Gosling. Comedy practically ends where he begins, and the room never recovers.
Yep. And it's a nice suit. You look good. You look sharp.
Thank you. I feel a little self-conscious about it.
No, why?
Well, because I already wore it once.
You want more?
I can't stop stunting, Jimmy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
When it's
Really? He bakes.
But you've never had my baking, so you can't really
No,
say
I just
that. You know
assume
that
you're. Listen, if you're going out and you're buying muffin tins, you're going to be a good baker. If you care enough to get the right muffin tin, you're going to know how to bake. Trust me.
I do flute my crusts.
My girls are a little bit starting to not laugh at every joke that I tell.
Oh, okay.
They used to be my #1 fan. I'd do anything. They'd be like, it's fantastic. Now they just sometimes don't react, or I get the eye roll or something. Do you just roll your eyes at me? I mean, it's cute, but don't do that. Yeah.
My youngest has a real power move where she'll here's an example. We got to work in France, and so we went to the Louvre and we saw, Winged Victory, we saw Venus de Milo, and we're standing in front of the Mona Lisa, and she turns around and she goes, "This museum?"
But that's nothing, because what comes next is on a next level.
And then the real
Angie,
power
man.
move is sometimes she'll turn around and she'll just go.
Back.
I always make sure my pants are not too tight before I come on your show, and then they're always too tight.
No.
This is too tight.
You can't get too tight, am
No,
I
this
right,
is
guys?
too tight. Oh, well, in that case.
Wait. That's not good. Now you're getting
not that kind of show.
No, it's too scandalous.
Unless
Too
it
scandalous.
is.
No!
I didn't try the suit on before I came out. And I realized that it's so tight.
But Ryan has zero hesitation walking onto any show and saying absolutely anything that comes to his mind.
Are you physically able to cross your legs, or is that...
I can't feel my calves.
There is a darkness and there is a dystopian atmosphere, but there is also a triumph of the human spirit. Okay.
I'm invested.
All right.
What can you add to that?
Is there a mic I can drop? Great.
What did you do?
It was, it was supposed to be like a monster hand dropping a bloody heart, but it looks more like a chicken, making love with a cactus or something.
Is it to learn how to fake punch someone? You grabbing at dust? Oh my God, I'm doing a great job if you're grabbing at dust.
Now, because Ryan, you were also a young entrepreneur, weren't you?
I wouldn't say that, no. I look around, everyone's wearing white hats, and I feel like I've fallen down the rabbit hole because they all have these white rabbits. And I look at the TV screen, and Russell's on the TV accepting this trophy, and he's got his arm around me in Atlanta.
What?
And I just said, thank you for a lovely night. And I said, I gotta get home. Just get home. I got home, and in the morning, I got to set, and they were like, yeah, that was a taped game.
I had to look up the Hey Girl thing, and then I saw that Russell also was confused about the Hey Girl reference, and he said, you make him feel old. I officially feel old. Explain what the Hey Girl thing is.
I wish I could. Honestly, I was hoping you could give me a little clarity on that.
So we're all confused?
I think we're all confused, yeah.
But nothing captures Ryan's comedic genius more than the way even his softest whisper can take the humor in a room to a whole different level.
The movie is funny. You can see why.
It's unearned anyway.
What'd you say?
It's unearned. I don't really deserve it, I think.
But you've never said Hey Girl. You want to be on record?
I've never said it. I've never said that, no.
Okay.
Never said it.
You ready? How much flannel do you have on right now?
Flannel underpants, that's all. Down to brass tacks here, okay?
All right, sure.
There's not a woman in my life that I know well that hasn't admitted to me at some point that she has lustful fantasies about you.
Did they know you in Italy? Like, were you swarmed for photographs and that sort of thing?
No.
No, you were not. Interesting.
One lady said that she'd seen me in a film, and then she said, why you no say nothing? Complaining, you would go to the monitor and somebody, you know, some astronaut would say, well, you know, Ryan, when I went to the moon. And then he just keeps talking and you slowly forget about what it was that was bothering you.
No pressure.
Yeah, that's right.
But you decided you were going to learn how to fly because Neil Armstrong loved planes.
Ryan doesn't hold back for a second, and his unfiltered words leave even the biggest celebrities breaking into laughter.
The Alexa has a new feature. It's a chemistry feature, and they just do it in post. Honestly, it's just like you lay it over in post, and it feels real, doesn't it?
No connection whatsoever. It was all.
Russell did all of his work from New Zealand.
Yeah.
He worked with.
Brian, when you hear her tell that she doesn't sing and
he can't take it. He says, "Listen, that's what he called MZs. That's what he calls me."
I've never called her MZs.
He goes,
No, they finally came up with a good with the story. I read it and I thought it was awesome. I thought it was great. And as I read it, I read about the character that Ryan.
It's Ryan.
Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling share the kind of unmatched chemistry that Hollywood hasn't seen in decades, and the 40-year age gap between them completely disappears the moment they're on screen together.
Oh, I don't know how to.
Gosling?
Gosling. Brian.
Yes. Good. You guys got
Ryan.
You got that on tape?
Ryan Gosling. And I said, why don't? This is a great part for Ryan Gosling.
Yet nothing tops the moment Ryan casually recalls his flying lessons, and the way he describes walking away mid-training is the kind of unfiltered honesty only he can pull off.
My training, my flight instructor told me to take the plane into a self-imposed stall. It's just you stall it on purpose, and I just thought, this is a terrible idea. I'm gonna land right away, and I'll spend my time learning other things.
And then the real madness hits when Ryan, without warning, hands the host a nail polish in the middle of the show, and what follows leaves the entire audience in absolute hysterics.
And so it got me. Is bumming you out?
It looks fungusy.
It's black. It's not fungusy, it's just black. And
you know,
dystopian, an absolute nightmare, to be honest with you. That's just my interviewing techniques.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the movie Blade Runner 2049.
Cheer up.
Well, you know, it's a bit of a bleak day.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's a lovely day in London, and let's keep it that way.
I'm so sorry.
This is not the introduction we were promised. Bring me on with a little happier music.
You a basketball player yourself?
Well, you know, like any, you know, kid growing up in the 90s, I thought I was going to be in the NBA. I was sure of it. A few setbacks. I was very short for a very long time. And I had no talent. But it didn't matter. Something was wrong. Like I was that and getting banged around in the capsules and hitting my head. That something might be wrong.
What was wrong?
Well, I knew something was wrong when I called. I went home one night and I called Ava, and I was just hell-bent on this idea that there were people in donut stores all around the world, you know, trying to charm their way into getting free donuts.
But only Ryan can sit on a stage and casually narrate the wildest, most unbelievable story from his own home and turn the entire studio into a roar of laughter within seconds.
And what did Ava say to that?
Well, she was so patient and listening, and you know, and then she was saying, well, you know, I think you might have, you know, drain damage. And I was like, no, there's donut charmers everywhere, and it's a problem, and no one's doing anything about it.
This really happened?
Yeah, and she was like, I've been saying you have drain damage as a joke, but I think you might have brain damage.
And when he decides to pull the viewers into his world of comedy, there's simply no escape. Every second turns into pure, unfiltered laugh cry.
So, you say you're from Westminster, or is that a nice town?
I like your suit. Do they make it for men?
There's something dangerously funny about the way Ryan can hijack an entire interview using nothing but a whisper.
Nice having you here. Have you been to a taping of this show before?
Once.
Oh. I think Mr. Gosling had a line for you. Go ahead.
a big mouth and you just like to run it.
This is the most hostile interview I've ever taken part in.
Do you always want to make movies?
I didn't believe that. That was too much. Really? Is someone from Cornwall out here? No way. Well, that's not Cornwall, is it?
Yeah.
Ryan doesn't spare anyone from his comedy, not even his own wife. And the way he jokes her live on the show proves nobody is safe around him.
But you know, I think I kind of figured out why they call it Barbenheimer and they didn't call it Op and Barbie.
Why?
Well, I think you guys are at the tail end of that because you were riding Barbie's coattails all summer. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask.
Sure, that'd be great. Russell, if you indulge us, I don't mind. Yes. Again, this is true. I heard this was coming. I don't know what it is, and I'm a little nervous.
She wrote...
A little nervous.
She wrote,
okay.
Be good on the show, and it's a B.
That's very nice.
Wow.
And there was a lot of, during the service, like these wonderful older Italian women just whispering to me about food.
In what way?
So at one point, this one woman said, "There's a tortellini in the freezer."
Ryan can break any host on the planet, but the moment he sits across Greg Davis and hears one of his wildest childhood stories, even the king of comedy completely loses control.
Spoiler, when does it reach the point where you can say it out loud anymore? And it's kind of good that we can just
About the second, third weekend.
You think that's when you're like,
Yeah.
I'll just tell everyone everything now?
Yeah, but we ain't going to be talking to anybody if we don't get to the third weekend.
Ryan has this rare ability to turn even the audience into part of the comedy, and the moment he pulls his stunts, the entire crowd becomes funnier than the show itself.
When does it reach the point where you can say it out loud anymore? And it's kind of good that we can just
About the second, third weekend.
You think that's when
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
I'll just tell everyone everything now?
Yeah, but we ain't going to be talking to anybody if we don't get to the third weekend, you know? So we want as many people to go to the theater and see it because it's of epic scale, and it's a lot better sound system than your iPhone or your personal device. This is something to be shared, something to be immersed in. And so that's what we're hoping will
Go
happen.
see it on the biggest screen possible,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
I feel like you two have had quite a lot of fun on this press tour together. Would that be fair to say? As much fun as you can have? Like, you've enjoyed spending time together? Or
Well, there are rules, you know. We didn't...
And we're, you know, it's...
We're highly trained professionals.
Yeah, we're actors. Way to... Ryan Gosling.
I had seen many of his films before I got a chance to work with him. I well know who I thought was coming, and I got an even better idea now that I've had a chance to work with him, and it was a pleasure. We had a really good time. Working together. Yeah.
I don't know, is this an interview or is this...
All right, I'll go with you,
No, no,
Harrison. You're my man. You're my man today. Get out of the way.
Thank you. Do you guys need help with the cameras? Can
At the end of the day, Ryan Gosling proves one thing again and again. Comedy doesn't follow him, it surrenders to him. He doesn't perform humor, he becomes it, and every room he enters bows down to that effortless magic. That's why Hollywood may produce 1,000 stars, but it will never produce another Ryan. If you're a true Hollywood fan who loves this kind of unfiltered, legendary comedy, then smash that like button and drop a comment telling us your favorite Ryan moment. And don't forget to subscribe, because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.